Hi everyone, I'm Lady T506. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 4 Episode 3. So, since Erica hasn't been getting any child support from Scrappy, she decides to contact a lawyer. She discussed with him what's been going on. She said how she's asked Scrappy, she's talked to him numerous times about child support issues, and he is yet to pay. And she knows by going to the lawyer and getting courts involved, if he doesn't pay, then there's potential of him going to jail. She doesn't want that. She doesn't want to put the father of her child in jail, but at the same time, it's like she's doing everything she can to get him to pay, and he's not. And I'm just like, I'm hoping that ain't true, Scrappy, that you like that far behind in child support. And one thing I learned from watching Judge Mathis is, if you have a child support case and there's an order and you're supposed to pay so much each week or month or however it is with the mother of your child or the father of your children, whoever got the kid, if you're supposed to be paying that much and you just like, okay, well, I'm just going to give you some money and then I'm going to get the kids paid, that's not going to count. That's still going to be you haven't paid that much. It don't matter. Say you supposed to pay $60 a week, but this week you went and got the child some shoes, outfit, books for school, all this stuff, and it costs more than $60. That's not going to be credited to you because that's a side deal. It's not what was ordered by the court. So a lot of people, they need to understand that just because you paying a little on side, no, in order for it to count legally, you have to go through the court and pay it like that. So maybe that's what Scrappy's been doing. I don't know the situation entirely, but Erica, she's like, she don't want to do this, but this is like her last straw. So Jack is in the studio trying to get his music together, and Sina, the mother of his children, his last set of twins, she's there trying to get her family back. Well, Kadia, who hasn't heard from Jack in a while, decides to show up. I guess she figured, I'm paying for this session. I didn't try to, I didn't convince him to get back with his music, and I'm paying for this session. And this food ain't answered his phone in a while. So since I'm paying for this session, I'm going to show up and see what's going on. And she like walked up, and he's looking like the cat that ate the canary. It's like, oh my goodness, what I'm going to do. Her and Sina give each other the look, and Sina's like, yep, I'm in here. And what? And she lets Kadia know that, hey, yes, me and Jack, we have been sleeping together. We sleep together in any and every chance we get. And Jack, he don't want to say that because, Kadia is like his ATM at the time. She done already said she don't mind taking care of her man. She done paid for the studio time. It's like he don't want to rock the boat with Kadia, but he still kind of has feelings for Sina, and Sina is always there, throwing her tail at him, just like, hey, here's sex if you want it. And he's like, he a man, he can't turn it down. So he's like, Sina, you know what, I'm new to just come outside, just go outside right now. I'll talk to you later, talk about the babies and all that other stuff. But like Jack is in, a situation right now that homeboy don't look like he can get out of. So Mama D decides to confront Erica about serving Scrappy with them, child support papers. And she was like, me and Scrappy, we at the strip club having us a good time. He told me you done put him on child support. Erica's like, well, he hasn't been paying his child support. He like $50,000 in arrears. Mama D's thinking is, if he go to jail, how he gonna pay? It's like, well, yes, that's true, but he's not paying now. So it's like, she should be thinking like, hey, my child should be paying child support. But no, and Mama D, I guess she was on the assumption that Erica took Scrappy off of child support. Erica's like, no, I did not take him off of child support. I took him off enforcement, which she explains is, enforcement is where, if he don't pay child support, he could lose his license and go to jail. She took him off of that. She did not take him off of child support, so he still owes money. And I'm not sure if Scrappy just not relaying this to Mama D or not. But Erica's like, no, he's still on child support and he still owes. And she's like, well, Scrappy loves his child. And Erica's like, I don't deny that he loves his child, but I need him to help me with child support, keep buying groceries. school stuff, clothes for school, electricity, those ain't free. And it's just not like Erica's like, okay, I need Scrappy to pay child support because I want to give me a new handbag. No, child support is for paying stuff for the child. Food, electricity, water, clothes for the kid, school stuff, school activities, stuff like that. So Erica's like, she don't want to argue with Mama D because they was at a good spot. But now her serving Scrappy with these papers, Mama D's mad, and Erica, she's like, I knew this was coming, but it was inevitable. So Khadijah and Sina decided to meet up to discuss this whole Jock situation. Sina was like, well, I love Jock and I think Jock loves me. But Khadijah's like, well, I'm with him now. Y'all are over. He is with me. He don't want to be with you. And Sina feels like, well, he's coming over my house every time y'all get into an argument. So obviously he loves me somewhat. And like Sina's doing everything she can to get Jock back. And like she is like on borderline, like doing some crazy stuff just to get him, which we're gonna get to in a minute. But it's like, just because he's like, if he's mad, he's going over to Sina's house. He want to get his head cleared. She come over there rubbing on him, making him feel good. Maybe that could be it. Maybe you just go there, it's like, if I want to have sex with somebody, I can go over to Sina's house and get it just like that. She want me back. I'm mad at Khadijah right now. We ain't really getting on. So Sina is the go-to place. And Sina's feeling like, well, hey, he must love me if he's coming over here. That may not be the situation. He could just be coming over here because you offer him sex every time you're around him. So Mimi decides to go to Deb and get advice on how to deal with Nico wanting 25% of her book deal. And Deb was like, are you crazy or just plain stupid? Like, girl, what is wrong with you? To have you y'all gonna sign it over your money like it? Have I not taught you any in the years that I have been on here? Goodness. Okay, girl, I got an idea. This is what you gonna do. You gonna write 3 books, make them 10 pages each, and just have them, could be, hey, my name is Mimi. I have a daughter. I was with Stevie J. The birds were chirping. The clouds were the sky was blue. Some mess like that. Just do some old stupid 3 books that ain't got nothing to do with nothing, so you can be out of that contract with Nico. And once you've done that crap, then come out and write the book that you want to do. But don't sign over any percentage to anybody. Nobody, okay? Is that all you need? It's like, goodness, all these girls over here acting stupid. Got my pressure rising up. Goodness. Let me see who else I can help next. So Rashida and Eric are venting out their frustrations of what's going on with the men in their life, which is Kurt and Scrappy. Rashida's telling Erica how Kurt then went out and got him an apartment that she didn't know about, but she couldn't get her a store. Erica's telling her about how Scrappy ain't been paying this child support and he's in arrears, and she got to get, bring the courts into it. And Rashida's like, oh, did you hear about Carly Red's store? She was like, I ain't heard about her store. Like, we were supposed to be doing a store together. But Erica explains that the reason why she wasn't in such a rush is because she wanted to be thorough in her research for the store. Carla, she was just all about, all right, girl, you got clothes you want to sell, I got clothes I want to sell, we can put them in this store and we can make it happen. She just like, she wanted done then and there. But Erica's like, no, we have to be smart about this. We just can't be just, bam, we got a store. We got to do research. Which is the best locations? How much is it going to be a month? Are people going to like our stuff? But since, Erica was in too slow for Carly Red, she decided she was going to work with this girl, Naisha, who has like several shops in Vegas, got a nail shop. I guess Carly, she is like impressed to where she's like, all right, I'm ready to do this. But I was like, my thinking is maybe you should do a little more research. I know you want to get this done quick, fast, and in a hurry, but you have to do your research. I'm like, what happened to Carly's little pop-up nail shop, that little kiosk she had? Is that still open? Maybe that's why Erica was a little like hesitant about wanting to go into business. Like, your last business didn't do too well, and that was a kiosk. You wanted to get a store. That's even bigger. So Sina decides to get, I guess, a nanny cam to capture her and Jack having sex or about to have sex, so she can show to Kadia to prove that Jack wants to be with her, so Kadia can get out of the way. It's like, I don't know. I didn't want to judge right away, but this girl is doing too much to get Jack back. I don't know what kind of love or hold he got on this child, but this child is in utter wanting Jack back to the fullest. Like, yeah, she done got the little camera set up, she done hid behind some pictures, she done invited Jack over, like, hold on, just sit down. And here he's in this, he's having a mental battle with himself. Like, he know he shouldn't be here, that he should be getting his tail up and go, but he want to be here. He know what's wrong, but he can't help himself, according to him. So she then came back downstairs and got chocolate strawberries, got on her little lingerie, ready to seduce him, which didn't take too much. By the end, he was licking chocolate off her toes. First of all, ew. And she done captured all this on tape, and Jock is none the wiser. He just thinking, yeah, I'm finna get me some right now, not thinking I'm getting set up by this woman so she can take me back. Jack, I'm gonna need you to do better. I'm gonna need you to just stop before you end up out here having 21 kids by 15 women. Please stop. So let's sit down with Mimi and Joseline. Went exactly how I expected to. It was a whole lot of calling people maids, calling people porn stars, saying people accuse them of being prostitutes, a whole lot of I don't know what you're talking about, I didn't hit you, like that wasn't on national TV, that you didn't just like attack like 6 or 7 people. A lot of denying that, a lot of cussing, a lot of fussing, and a whole lot of nothing happening. So Erica and Rashida decided to go to Carly Red's grand opening for her store. Mercy, I think it is. I don't remember. Should have wrote it down, but didn't. But anyways, they go there and it's like, okay, you had a lot of time in your hand to where you done got all these clothes and they shop together, but you ain't had no time to call Erica. And Rashida's like, well, I told you you should have talked to Erica. But she was like, I called Erica. Erica didn't answer it, so I went with Naisha right here. She got several businesses. They're like, you not being a good friend because you didn't even talk to nobody. Jessica, I want to say Jessica Rabbit. Jessica, the redhead ex-stripper, she decided to put her 2 cents in, like, why y'all love her, arguing her, this her grand opening. First of all, this has nothing to do with you. Yes, they could have waited to another time, but that wasn't your place to say anything. Carly should have said that. Yes, Erica and Rashida, they could have waited to another time. Well, mainly Erica, she could have waited to another time to talk to Carly, like, hey, I thought we was cool, and I didn't even find out from you that she was opening up a store. I found out from Rashida. We were supposed to be opening a store together, but I see now that I shouldn't have gone to business with you if you was going to be acting like that. So, yeah, that was the gist that went on. They did show Stevie going into rehab, and K. Michelle, she came down and she was getting all the information from Carly, because you know Carly can't ready to go run and tell that about somebody else's business that ain't got nothing to do with her. But I guess she the mouth of the South, so she decided to film with K. Michelle and on a little something what's been going on now. You know what's been going on, how Stevie J is in jail, how Mimi is now working with Stevie J, and K. Michelle's like, oh, she ain't doing that just to make Joseline mad. And I didn't think about that. I was like, maybe she is working with Stevie J just to make Joseline mad. But I don't know, so yeah. So that was basically what happened. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a link to the videos that you do. And like always, I want to thank my subscribers and the people who watch my videos. I want you to like this video, comment, and subscribe. And share this video with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and here on YouTube. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.